Hey, what's going on YouTube? So here lately, I've been doing a whole bunch of rearranging, reorganizing, and remodeling of my garage to fit and organize all of these tools here. I wanted to have a way to have access to some of my more commonly used power tools, like my drill, my 1/4" impact, and a few other tools. So in this video, I am going to see if I can create and have my own take on one of those drill hangers and like battery shelves. I'm not going to put chargers on it like some other people do. My chargers actually go over here. I have some of them hanging on the wall. My DeWalt one was sitting on a shelf, but I've taken it down because I've been plastering and painting. But the outlet's over there, and I'm probably keeping them over there for now. Eventually, I got to redo all that, but that's for another video. So I'm trying to get a feel for the tools that I want up there and how I want them laid out. And for my design, I'm going to use a solid piece and then just cut notches or slots to accept each tool. It did take me a little while, but I got everything measured out. And now I'm going to cut it out. Probably going to take a whole bunch of sanding to get everything to fit the way I want it to. I used Forstner bits to drill the holes, different sizes there, and now I'm going to use the circular saw to cut the rest of it out, hopefully. So unfortunately the miter saw wouldn't work to cut this out, so I used the jigsaw. So it took me a little while, but I got them all cut out and got them all shaped. And now I have to figure out the rest of it, how high the sides are going to be. It's going to be the one shelf above the tools for one row of batteries, and then a second row, or second shelf. All right, as you can see, we got it attached to the wall. I used a couple of anchors, and there's one stud that it lines up with, so I have it screwed into the stud. These are the anchors that I used to attach to the drywall. If you're attaching it to drywall, they work really well. So you drill a 1/2" hole, you put it in, and toggle it, and then snap off. They're kind of like zip ties, but they hold really strong. I will put a link in the description if you're looking for some good anchors. These are excellent ones. So with the creation of this shelf, we're going to be able to put all of this stuff that's on my workbench up in here. There are a couple of different battery platforms here. I have mostly DeWalt tools. There's some Ryobi stuff floating in here. And then I also have Ego batteries for my yard tools. The Ryobi stuff is mainly because DeWalt either doesn't make something like that, or it was far less to get the Ryobi. For a quick example, the same size blower from DeWalt is like $100, and I think this one was like 40 or 50. And DeWalt doesn't make a cordless glue gun. But anyway, got sidetracked for a minute. Let's load this up and see how it looks. And there we go. Nothing left on the table. Everything is up on the shelf and nice and organized. I can get to it quickly and easily. The only corded tool I have here is my heat gun. It's a Wagner heat gun, and it's got a cord here, so I just attach something to the side. It's just a screw with like a piece of PEX pipe to protect the cord from the threads, and just draped over that. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I like the way it turned out. The tools fit in there really nicely. I'm actually surprised of how well some of them actually fit in there. So I can get to them really quick and easy now. I started with some of my more common tools that I grab, and then went to my less common tools, but I can still get to them easily. So I think that's going to do it for my DIY drill organization shelf. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. The hardest part was trying to figure out the spacing between each of the tools, but after that, the rest of it went fairly easy. I just used scrap wood that I had laying around from other projects, and this is what I came up with. And so let me know if you guys have any suggestions of something that I could do better or maybe I didn't think of. And we will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.